There's your turn. That's it. Keep it really nice and steady. That's it. A little bit steep. Just let the nose drop very slightly. That'll do. Keep it right there. That's perfect. There you go. And just basically flying it in from here. The aircraft up ahead's just vacating the runway, so it's all clear for you. Now we're going to keep in the power right onto 50 feet. The aircraft's just about, say, 100 feet. When it says 50, just close the throttles, hold the nose exactly where it is, and just let the aircraft touch down. So back to idle. Just keep it exactly where it is. That's it. Don't pull up, don't pull up, don't pull up. Just let it come down. That's it. Perfect. Very nicely done. Bring that power back on. Back up to those orange markers again. That's it. Both hands on the controls. Keep it nice and straight with your feet. That's it. There's V1 and rotate. That's it. Just keep the wings level. That's really good. That was a good landing. Nicely done. Nicely done. 15 degrees. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Oh, that's it. Pull out first. That's it. And then just keeping about 15 degrees. That's good. That was a really good landing. Nicely done. Controlled that very well. Just coming up to 1,000 feet there. Flaps up to 1. That's it. And same as before. 2,000 feet. Flaps up to 0. This time when you go flaps up to 0, gear off as well. Just into the middle. That's it. And when you get to 3,000 feet, start lowering the nose first, and then just really slowly bring the power back to 60% at the same time. That's it. Start bringing the nose forward. That's good. Making sure the nose keeps coming down, so pushing forward a little bit harder. That's it. That's good stuff. There we go. And then just a little kick back on the controls just to stop the nose from dropping too far. That's it. There we are. Nicely done. So that was really well done. Keep yourself really nicely lined up. Probably over controlling just slightly because you're a little bit twitchy on the controls. Smooth it up a little bit, but apart from that, landing was perfect. Straight down the middle, nicely controlled. Well done. So that's up to you from here. We can either try another easy one back there again. We can circuit around and try another one, or we can jump straight into Kaitac and go over there. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, jump to that. Yeah.
Jump into it? Okay. What we'll do is we'll just go and have a quick look at it first of all. So if you just come over to the right slightly, this is where we'll be approaching from, just over the water here. This island just here. Just behind that is the container yard. Okay, we'll be flying over the top of that. You actually see where that other aircraft is just on their approach, just up ahead, just above the building. See the green and red lights? Yep. I'm just going to track in here, we'll have a quick look at the approach, then we'll turn around and we'll pick up the approach there. And this is Kowloon straight ahead of us, and that's Hong Kong Island just over there. Okay, and that's the Victoria Harbour, which goes through the middle.
Sweet.
And you can basically see where the aircraft's just done his turn there. He's actually just landing on the strip which goes down to the harbour just up ahead. Now on the ground, excuse me, on the ground in the middle of the buildings you'll see a big bright white light. That'll be one of your references to guide into. You can see it just down there. Yep, that's the first one you're looking for. And then there's a set of small lights which go around the corner, and then there's a big bright one which just come visible just there, which actually guides you onto the runway. So you basically start turning at the first light and then stop turning at the second one. That's the theory. That's kind of what they're there for, but it's all a judgment thing basically, so it depends on what your approach looks like. By the time you get to that first white light, you should be around about 500-600 feet above the ground, okay, which will be 600 feet indicated on here. Okay. Alright, so we'll start turning away here. We'll get ourselves away from the approach just for now, and we'll take ourselves over the top of Hong Kong Island. That's it.
Definitely way too easy on the computer.
It is, eh? Yeah, it's when you start factoring everything in, like, you know, you start factoring all the systems in. Yep. Just bank over a little bit more. That's it. It's the ferry terminal down there, which can take you out to Macau and over to the airport, that sort of stuff. Got the HSBC building down here as well. This is Hong Kong Island, and there's the rugby stadium just down there under the nose as well. That's it. Just keep it coming round. Just feed in the controls a bit more. That's it.